18 USC 2422 coercion and enticement, 2251A production of child pornography, 18 USC, 2252A subsection A, subsection 2, subsection A and B receipt of child pornography. All of this you end up seeing absolutely disgusting displays from Alexander Sweet, bragging that he's with 16-year-olds, looking for girlfriends at high school and stuff. You are a 28-year-old man. You're 28. You're at the same age I am. Why the fuck are you looking for girlfriends in high school? How's it going, everybody? It's Sandwich Pants here today, and I wanted to go over the charge levied against Alexander Sweet, and I will be showing some of the proof that people have in another portion of this. But Alexander Sweet, 28-year-old guy from Tulsa, Oklahoma, was charged in federal court today after he allegedly enticed a 16-year-old and received sexually explicit pictures and videos of the girl. Alexander Nicholas Sweet of Tulsa made an initial appearance today in federal court after being charged by criminal complaint with coercion and enticement of a minor, production of child pornography, receipt of child pornography, and possession of child pornography. He will appear in court for a detention hearing on July 30th. So if there's other people who have been targeted by this disgusting individual, there is a phone number here, 405-290-7770, for more information, more complaints, more evidence of this disgusting behavior being perpetuated by a person in the state of Oklahoma. You know, a very conservative state. I wonder why conservative states seem to have the most child abuse victims. According to the affidavit filed with the complaint, in December 2020, the FBI received information that Sweet was in an intimate relationship with a 16-year-old girl and was in possession of sexually explicit images of the victim that is considered child pornography. Information was allegedly collaborated during a resulting investigation, and that he's also bragged about dating underage girls on multiple social media platforms. Now, they don't have the evidence of that here, but they have just a general thing. I'm not a big fan of, say, the CIA, the FBI, the NSA, TSA, any of that. But where I do give them some very minor applause is in catching child offenders. Like, just where my camera sits a bit. I'm not a big fan of, and by not a big fan, I mean I'm not a fan at all of child abuse, sexual or otherwise. So let's get some sticking info on this one, all right? We have the Tulsa World story that kind of corroborates with the justice.gov. This is pretty much the exact same thing. He's being held without bail. So that's good. One of the screenshots of Sweet and the girl engaged in self-stimulation. Okay, so they were mutual masturbation. Facebook group titled Tulsans Against Alexander Sweet has more than 6,000 likes, which is not nearly enough, to be completely honest. This is a picture of the individual during the arrest. And then we have, yeah, this is Facebook, but this is information relating to it, okay? So let's go ahead and, this is, yeah, Tulsa World, the justice.gov, which is the Northern District of Oklahoma. The attorney's office is prosecuting the case. Let's go ahead and get into some of the evidence that's been shared here by another individual who I am not showing because I don't want them to get any harassment. Alexander Sweet, no photo available, arrested by FBI McCarthy, FBI hold without bond. Pending counts, none. Terminated counts, highest offense level, opening. So these haven't been done yet. Complaints. 18 USC 2422, coercion and enticement. 2251A, production of child pornography, 18 USC. 2252A, subsection A, subsection 2, subsection A and B, receipt of child pornography for the same individual. See? Assigned to Magistrate Judge Frank H. McCarthy, Alexander Nicholas Sweet, 18 USC 20. Yeah, and this is the overall deal. Now we have the affidavit, special agent of the FBI assigned to Oklahoma Safe Trail Task Force based in Oklahoma. And these, I went ahead and looked over them before I pulled them up. Alexander Nicholas Sweet violated 18 USC 2251, 2252, subsection A, subsection 2, subsection A, and subsection B. 18 USC 2252 A4B and B2, possession of child pornography. And this right here is just the filed affidavit with the definitions, background regarding child pornography and technology, investigative background. Here we go. In the actual complaint. Ask Reddit, Alexander Sweet 918, which 918 is the area code for Tulsa. What was sexy 10 years ago but isn't now? Alexander Sweet, my 22-year-old niece. What the fuck? Now that could come off as a joke, but then you've got 18 isn't pedophilia, but okay. I don't give a single fuck, a single flying fuck what the sign says. Doesn't make it true. If you think 13 is an appropriate age to be considered a full adult, you're a fucking... Can't read that last one, it's too blurred. And then talk to God about it. He made them capable of producing babies that young for a reason. People are still sending me death threats because I was with a 16-year-old this year. A 16-year-old this year. LOL, wow. Dude's 28. This one will have to back out for you to get. Alexander Sweet was looking for a girlfriend at East Central High School September 10th. Like, dude, for one, it's pretty gross that you're looking for a girlfriend at a high school. And for two, it's really, really dumb to post shit like this on Facebook. And the fact that there are people who are laughing at it is also pretty bad. Or the one who loved it, look at that. It even got is that a like? That's a like reaction. It's still bad. So, I mean, if you just go through all of this, you end up seeing absolutely disgusting displays from Alexander Sweet, bragging that he's with 16-year-olds, looking for girlfriends at high school and stuff. You are a 28-year-old man. You're 28. You're at the same age I am. Why the fuck are you looking for girlfriends in high school? Even if they're 18, that puts you at a decade difference and stuff. And I mean, that's not necessarily wrong in and of itself, but the fact you're 28 and they're 18 makes it even less acceptable because they literally just got out of high school or they're still in high school. They're legally an adult, but it's still pretty weird that you would go for somebody that's 18. I'm 28. I don't go out looking for 18-year-olds. Like, no. What the fuck is wrong with people? I don't know. I don't I don't understand what causes this. I don't. I mean, I understand that there's some fear held by some people that, oh, you're 4 years older than a person that you're dating, and so that could cause issues and blah 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 blah. But I mean, if you're dating somebody, you start off at like they're 15, you'd be 19. That's pretty bad. A 3 year difference, still not that bad. But I mean, a 4 year difference when you're in high school, like a senior dating a freshman, that's seen as weird, but it's not seen as like inherently wrong. A 28-year-old man trying to date somebody who is 16 is seen as inherently wrong because it's fucking weird. All right, don't, especially if you're over the age of 18. Just don't. There's a leeway gap of 2 years. So if you are 18 and they are 16, but you were dating at 17 and 15, then that's usually not considered a bad thing. In most states, I think that's a that's the case. But even then, just be smart. Think about what you're doing. Consider the ramifications of the dumb shit because this this isn't acceptable. What was sexy 10 years ago but isn't now is an Ask Reddit thing, and then somebody saying my 22-year-old niece, that this person caught with child pornography. So, come on. There's reasons that we have these individual rules. I mean, yes, they're laws, but it's kind of also a code of conduct. You don't take advantage of people that are young. That's what you're not supposed to do. We have child labor laws, we have child exploitation laws, we have child sex laws. Like, come on. It's to protect children because they're exploitable. They're all mushy brained and not on a full functioning level. So don't be a fucking disgusting weirdo like Alexander Sweet, okay? That's a thing that I want to point out to people. Do not do the disgusting shit looking for children to date when you are 27, 28 years old. Don't fucking do it. If you're 20, you shouldn't even I mean, you can date 18-year-olds if you're 20. That's not bad. But if they're 17, 16, anything like that, no, you're 20. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Just don't. All right? So, keep that in mind, everybody. That'll be a small update here from Sandwich Pants, covering Oklahoma news and politics, as well as having educational videos coming down the works. So, I hope you all enjoy. Take care.